Alright, what's up? We're gonna start in the future real fast. I'm gonna do a breakdown of my bike, but first I'm gonna throw in a couple clips of what my wheelies looked like before I did the 6-disc Sex Machine clutch. I'm gonna go ahead and insert that now.
Alright, in these clips, I've just been really practicing for about a week and being actually serious about it, so I'm not using a lot of foot brake. It's mainly just clutch and throttle and throwing a little bit of body weight into it. Without the use of the foot brake, it's not giving me a lot of confidence, I'm realizing, and being able to get it all the way back and even approach balance point. Hell, I almost crashed right here, but that was from too much air in my tire. Now, in these clips, it's later in the day, I'm starting to get more and more used to it, but still, no foot brake work. The next clips is going to be updates on putting in the clutch and pulling out a broken bolt that was there when I bought it. Alright, I got the clutch cover off. You have to pull off your rear set, because if not, it just doesn't give it enough room. And then now, we're going to get into the meat and potatoes. I gotta find me an extension because I don't have a ratchet that'll fit in there, obviously. I didn't think of that. And yeah, let's put all this in there and hopefully not do that right there and break a bolt, because that's what the previous owner did. I'm gonna try to get that out and see what I can do. It shouldn't be too bad to get out. We'll see. Update, clutch basket's out, oil spinner's out, and broken bolt is out. I just used the left fluted drill bit, plus they're not torqued very tight, so it came out pretty easy. And yeah. Alright, I didn't film all the work, but I've got the new lifter plate on with the 6 bolts in it, so it's got that backing plate with the 6 holes, with all 6 of the posts threaded. And then it's got the Sex Machine 6 fiber plates in it, so that's an upgrade. We'll see how that goes. And there she is, all done. Got the whole clutch cover back on. Got all the bolts torqued back, no leaks. That bolt is not broken anymore. Ugh, it used to be zip tied. I probably showed you in a previous clip, but it was zip tied to the motor mount here, and it just, I had to readjust my clutch after I got this set back up, but that's fine. It is nice and solid again, and good to go.
Now that you're back, quick rundown of the bike. So I have, like I mentioned earlier, I have the Sex Machine Racing clutch in it, which is the 6-disc instead of the 5. The next thing would be the 60% springs in the clutch, and then we've got a Vortex sprocket in the rear and in the front. The one in the front is 14 tooth and the one in the rear is stock. EK chain, that doesn't really matter a whole lot. IMS shifter, it just makes it a little easier to shift, doesn't really change wheelies. 1-finger clutch and perch, smooth. I like it. It's quite a bit easier than the stock clutch lever that was in it beforehand. And then Renthal grips, it's whatever, just some bar and sliders. Those are Durain though, I like them. Cock stump parts, rear subframe. Then we have Pro Taper bars. Those are the DRZ 110 bars. I like those quite a bit. Steel braided brake lines in the front and rear. That's EBC brake lines. And that's pretty much it. There's that cover over there, but that's just aesthetics. All right, now I'm going to insert the clips of what it looks like with the new clutch in it, and I'm gonna go ahead and insert those clips now.
Alright, and these clips, it's the following day after installing the clutch and the practice from the clips at the beginning of the video. And I'm starting to actually use my foot brake. I asked around, I watched a bunch of videos, and I realized to get the balance point, you need to be used to hitting that foot brake. You need to be able to get it high enough and catch yourself with the proper amount of pressure, so that way you don't loop and you can actually maintain a wheelie that's not in super high revs. And as you can tell on all these, I'm getting it up, but I'm catching it with that brake. But I'm also gaining a lot more confidence the more and more I go, and I'm starting to get it a little higher, not necessarily every time, and it's not the most consistent on height, but it's a big change. I definitely learned a lot in the past 2 days with actually going out and practice for at least an hour. If you have any questions, tips, or anything like that, please leave them down below. I would love any kind of help I can get. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed my video. Leave a like if you wouldn't mind. Subscribe. Whatever. Thanks for stopping by, and hopefully there will be another update here not too long.